Happy Tuesday! On today's episode of Guru Tips for Actors, I'm going to discuss 3 tips for dropping a bad habit. On last week's episode of Guru Tips for Actors, I talked about the reasons that we as actors procrastinate. And oftentimes, our bad habits are part of the reason that we don't get done what we want to get done. They prevent us from doing what we want to do. So today I want to share 3 tips for overcoming bad habits and dropping them like the bad habits that they are. So tip number 1 is to start to become aware. When we can identify our bad habits, we can be in a better place to become conscious of when we are about to do them, right? So one example is that when you feel like you're going to go to Facebook and procrastinate, like you feel that urge to open up Facebook on your phone or on your computer, being aware of it is the first step. And then you can take a deep breath, breathe through it, and make a different choice. So my first tip is to just start to become aware. Tip number 2 is to join forces with somebody. I'm sure you can find someone who has a similar habit and wants to get rid of it as well. I love the idea of accountability partners. Knowing that someone else is expecting you to also eliminate the habit can be extremely helpful in keeping you on track and keeping you accountable. And my third tip is to surround yourself with people who live the way you want to live. I'm not saying you have to ditch all your old friends who also partake in whatever bad habit you're thinking about, but don't underestimate the value of being around people who are inspiring and who really have already accomplished what you are seeking to accomplish. It can be incredibly powerful. You may have heard the quote from successful businessman Jim Rohn, who said, "You are the average of the 5 people who you spend the most time with." So I encourage you to think about who those 5 people are for you and what their habits are. And maybe the reason why you're still engaging in this bad habit is because everyone around you is. And it's a little harder to overcome it when you see everyone around you doing it. So keep that in mind. And now I have an invitation for you. I want to explore your habits with you. I want to help you eliminate the less desirable ones and add in some that are actually going to help you create movement in your acting career. There is probably something on your acting to-do list that's been there forever and ever and ever, and you just can't seem to get it done, right? We all have that thing. Maybe it's getting your actor website done, or maybe it's finally getting that IMDb profile done, or maybe it's picking those headshots out of the 500 that you have and uploading them onto Actors Access. Whatever it is, I want to help you get it done right now. So I want you to join me in the 5-day Actors Get It Done Challenge. It's completely free. It's from Monday, August 14th through Friday, August 18th. And together, we're going to tackle this thing. So every day, you'll receive a short 10-minute assignment from me, and then you'll join me for a Facebook Live session. And I'll offer you some coaching and motivation and advice. And we're going to get this done together, y'all. So join me in the challenge, click the link, and I will see you on Monday the 14th. Thanks for joining me.